Welcome to the beginning of TimeBlazr Tuesdays. Yes, it is a Wednesday, and I'll tell you in a second why we're launching today instead. But I want to find out if you want to make your week more productive and have some reignition into your business as we start to settle into this new way of life. I have a tool for you. It's called the TimeBlazr that's going to help you do the right action at the right time every single time. And it's called the TimeBlazr. My name is Kathleen Zemansky. I'm a business feng shui master, business astrologer, and the creator of the TimeBlazr business management system. Now, the TimeBlazr has been around for a very, very, very long time. Let's put a little bit more light on here as well. I changed my studio settings here as well. But anyway, when I started using the TimeBlazr, I really understood very, very quickly that if I would do something at the right time, I would have exponential results with very little effort, just launching something at a certain date and time. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to show you a couple of things that I'd like to have you understand about the TimeBlazr. Okay, so this is where we're starting off today. And what I have on the TimeBlazr, I have a standard version, which I really don't use anymore, which is this side over here. And then we have this personalized version that's based on your personal energetics. And it's really important for you to know that just because it's a good day for me or a number of different people, it doesn't necessarily mean it's good for you. So that's why having the personal version is really important. And what I want to tell you is if you hang out to the very end of it, I'm going to tell you how you can access it for free, the personalized version. Okay, so a couple things I want to show you about this kind of home screen, if you will, the difference between the standard and personalized. You can see that there's a star system on the personalized because it's showing and ranking the days of vibrancy of what is a better day than the next. And then it also has some business icons. You know, that's not really important right now, but once you start using the system, those will become pivotally important when you're doing some launches. All right, so this is TimeBlazr Tuesday, and the reason I said we are going to be we're launching it today is, quite frankly, it's a very vibrant day. And so there's still some time left for those living maybe west of where I'm located, which is in California. But we're going to come back here on Tuesday the 5th, and then I'm going to tell you the week ahead. So if you're watching this on the various platforms, what I'd love for you to do is to subscribe, like, and of course share with there's a lot of people that need this information right now, and we're not charging you anything. So why don't you share it with some people so they can also benefit from this? And then also, if you're on certain platforms, go ahead and ring that bell so you get the notifications. But do bookmark yourself that every Tuesday we are going to be doing this again, hopefully live. We'll see. All right, so now let's get into the day details. The day details are going to be very important for you to understand. I'm going to go through this one page, and then each one will be the same. Now, again, remember this is a standard view versus a personalized daily view. It's irrelevant to show you a personalized one because I don't want you to confuse that it was a better time for you or not. But on the personalized view, the hours would be personalized and telling you, oh, this is a really good hour for you to do something. So here's kind of a global look at looking at the day. So of course, it's going to be the day of the week. And then this next box down is going to be green or white, depending on the vibrancy. Green means it's more vibrant. And then the white days means it's a little bit more unstable. So you need to take a bit more caution. But it's still usable. Believe me, I work all the time and I just make sure that I'm plugging in those good days and times to do the right activity. And this is the important thing, doing the right activity per type of day it is. Now, this next one is positive influences, not necessarily always this teal color, but if you see that, that means something's going to happen quickly and it prevails over the entire day. And then also negative influences. Today it's pretty clean, but usually, typically every day there's a few here and a few there. I'd love for people to put down a daily intention of what, if nothing else, if you needed to get something done today, what would it be? And then move around all your various tasks and to-dos in the other time slots, if you will. Okay, so let's talk about a little bit about the day itself. It's an open day, which means it's a day of opportunity. So today's a good day to, and we're launching right here at this time, my local time. So that's an FAQ. Do I use the time where I'm located? No, you use your local time to do your important business activities. And then, so today is a day of opportunities. And so there's a lot of information here. You know, some of the details are not pivotally important right now. Just know today is a very good day for opportunities. And so it's a good day to launch, good day to reach out to clients. So for those of you who are watching right now and you still have an opportunity, maybe from a different time zone, this is where you can use the later hours in the evening. Now, I also want to point out in the hours, we also color coded when it's pure great energy, then it's going to have a plus. And if it's on a green day, they're going to be a little bit of a green, higher resolution of color. Then when you look at some of these others, you can see they're either all red or red and this blue with the plus sign. So this means that it's a mixed bag. And so you just need to know what those certain terms are. But just to make it easy for you, just stay within the pluses and or where you see this little bit darker color. And this is where you would actually launch something, sign the contract, make the phone call. So truthfully, during these other times, you could be doing your more mundane tasks, doing some research, you could be doing, you know, things that are not as pivotal to you getting some things done. All right, let's move on to the next day. Tomorrow, which would be the 30th, it's an unfavorable close day. Already, because it's white, it should indicate to you right away that it is something unstable in the day nonetheless, because it doesn't have all those cool colors in it to indicate to you. So you just have to do a little bit more searching within the day. And this is going to start telling you that these are the time slots. Okay, that's really early in the morning, as well as the day I showed you before. But you know what? Maybe you have a correspondence that can be sent out with a you know, like an autoresponder type of platform like Hootsuite, and I have no affiliation with them. We use them, but what I'm saying is use those kinds of things to schedule if you needed to send something out on this day. But if you have the choice between a really vibrant green day or a white day, always go with the green first. Just go with the green. That's going to be your safer bet. If it is personalized to you and saying that it is. But for now, just use what we have here. Now, tomorrow between the 11 and 1 o'clock hour, if you have some important calls to make, or you want to try and send out an email blast to somebody, do it during those really vibrant hours and then avoid these for your important activities. Now, close means, because you have to kind of look at what is the architecture of the day. So, you know, the main bones of the day is it's a close day. So this is more for closing up, finishing up kind of things with projects or clients. And so that's where you'd want to use a close day more often, a little bit more often. Oh, and by the way, there's a gifted physician in there. If you ever see that in the TimeBlazr, although with the personalized one, we would give you personal days, but this is a good day to get a wellness or medical checkup. All right, moving on to an avoid established day. Now, when we see avoid, that's kind of the lowest energy that we can possibly have. They start out at excellent, favorable, fair, unfavorable, and then we have avoid. So the avoid and favorable really shows you that we do have some unstable energy that's happening. But on Friday, we have from 7 to 11, we've got some really nice energy here. And then during what we call the pig hour, is between 9 and 11. So what we have are 12-hour time slots in the calendar versus having a 24-hour calendar. So you actually, here's a nice 4-hour time slot if you strategize to, maybe get started just right at that 7 o'clock hour. I propose to you, you'll get more done in that 4-hour time slot than if you work the whole day. But this is how you can plan things out to get some things done that will move your business forward. All right, let's look at Saturday the 2nd. It is an unfavorable day, but the remove days, truthfully, are one of my favorite days. I'm the one that likes to check things off my to-do list, right? And this is going to help you get things off of your to-do list. So this is a day, again, Saturday, you may have to get up and get some things done, but maybe it's a Saturday, maybe you want to clear some clutter out of the garage or your office, clean up your office a little bit. This is a great time to do it, and then around here too. And that also includes digital clutter. Now, this could also be used, by the way, for if you are letting someone go, use a remove day. Use a positive one, though, over this unfavorable one. Use one of the green days to help you, let someone go, or you're finishing up with a client and, it's done. So you just want to use that to just finish things up. All right, now on Sunday, here we are back in the green. Love this day as well. Do you remember that teal box on that first day I showed you? Well, now it's showing up only in this 2-hour time slot. So the difference is when the teal is in the positive influences, that means it is over the whole day, then something's gonna happen very quickly. But the problem with that is even when these negative or the more challenging, unstable energies show up during the hour, then that things could go poorly for you very, very quickly. So that's why I want you to play, if you will, in where the energy is very vibrant. So, but in this time slot, which is the monkey hours, because in the Chinese astrological system, this is basically, the time slots are named by animal signs versus, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, things like that. So during the monkey hour, 3 to 4:59 p.m., because by 5 o'clock, it turns into the rooster hour. But during this time slot, this is one I would really like you to play with to see what kind of response you get back from sending out or even picking up the phone. You might even want to call a friend and just see how that goes. So this would be a good test for you to see how well this is working for you. All right, now let's go on to Monday. Monday, the 4th, is an unfavorable balance day. Now we're gonna have a couple of balance days right in a row, but I'm gonna show you a little bit of a difference. This one is a goat day. So, really this is astrologically based. That's why it's a personalized system. But we're also currently, up until May the 4th, we're in a certain time vibration, and it's called the dragon month. So people that were born in the month of April, like 4 or 5 of April all the way to about 3, 4, 5 of May, you were born in the month of the dragon. So, but we're just going to be finishing up the dragon energy, and now tomorrow we're going to go into a different energetics. But as you can see, again, we have this teal color here, which means quick actions. Things are going to happen and go by very, very quickly for you. So come Monday morning, get started right at 9 o'clock, get as much done as you can so that you have a good start to your week. Now, the balance day, it's a very interesting energetics. I do like balance days if you want an equal outcome for the endeavors that you are doing. For example, if you have a legal case and you feel that you're being not treated fairly, and or you feel that you are not getting enough compensation, what I would say I would want you to do is not use a balance day, use a stable day or one of the other days. And we're going to be going through, there's 12 different types of days, by the way, but we'll be going through those each and every week. They'll be coming up so I can explain them on the way. But what I am trying to say to you is a balanced day is if you want a 50-50, equal balance, equity, then use a balance day. If you want more, do not use a balance. So I use this a lot for, when we're dissolving partnerships, divorce cases, any type of legal where money's involved and my client wants more of the share, then we do not use a balance day. We'll choose another one. And also, if it's a legal case, we definitely want to be using a positive day. But if it's just like, today is a Monday and you're just getting onto tasks and things like that, you do the best you can. But I just remember that right action, right time is really the secret to these empowering tools. All right, so we've got a couple of different time slots here, 9 to 10:59 in the morning, then again between 3 and 4:59 in the afternoon, and then a nice 4-hour time slot between 7 and just about towards the end of the day at 10:59 p.m. So this is a nice day. Even though it's an unfavorable day, there's some wonderful pockets of time that you can. Now, let me just also, you may already have things scheduled on your calendar, right? And what about, you've got an important appointment at 1 o'clock. So then you have to start saying, okay, there's this devious intent here. And so then you just know that there's something unstable, and it's kind of pretty intuitive what's happening here by strings attached, or there might be some legal complications and things like that. So but there is a glossary that comes with this, so you can look at each and every one of those terms. If I told you all the terms right now, I'd be on for 10 hours or more. So but anyway, you just need to know how you need to behave. So if you see some of that surfacing, you'll know how to respond, react, and adjust. So this is how you can really empower yourself, by knowing the energetics of the day. All right. Now, I said, we're shifting into a new energy. So we're shifting into the beginning of the snake month. So this goes into a very different energetics. The dragon was more about an earth energy, and the snake is more about fire energy. And if you want to know a little bit more about that, I'll tell you how to find out the differentiations of those kinds of things as well. But today is, again, another balanced day. So again, if you would like to, you might want to toggle between, one day or the next to see which one has the more positive influences versus negative, because they are both affecting the prevailing energy of the day. And then the time slots, which would work out better for you. So you just have to kind of discern, oh, this one's a little bit better for the activity that I want to do, and then use it that way. All right, so that's the week view. And what I'd like to do is have you come back next week, and here it is just from that kind of week view again, that starting at the 29th, which is today, we'll be back here on the 5th, hopefully live next time. And what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the 6th through the following Tuesday, so you actually have a head start on the following week. And so again, if you can be a great participant by subscribing, liking, and sharing, and hit the bell if you're on certain platforms so you don't miss the updates that I will be having. And just remember, every Tuesday we'll be back. I haven't really chosen the time, but we'll get it out on social media in time for you to see that. All right, now I also told you that if you wanted to know a little bit more about what's the differentiation between one month or another, what I would advise you to do is just go to TimeBlazr.com, and it's spelled TimeBlazr.com, and then just go to the homepage, and then I have a monthly review. I still have up April, so you can find out about April, and then just in a few days we're going to be loading up May. So it will give you an idea of a little bit more details about the month itself. And here's where I really want to help you. I am giving away a free 30-day trial. There is no credit card required at all. I know people that I have spoken with all around the world. This is a global shutdown that we're all experiencing. And I know that this system can help you. And there's absolutely no obligation for you to try it. So I'd love for you to try it. Come back next week. There's going to be, you know, some emails to kind of help you and little videos along the way to help you. But come back each and every week so I can help you further even strategize how to efficiently use the TimeBlazr. So that's what I have for you this week. And I appreciate you standing by for this clunky little start here today. But I know that you understand because we're all learning new skills as we go along here in this new digital world. So many blessings to you, and we will see you next week on May the 5th. Bye for now.